I think there's a chat. Hello. Give me a little comment. Getting ready. People are coming in. Yeah. Leave a comment. Get on your mat. Just getting ready. We got a few people online there, so I think we should have Libby. Just say hi, please. Haven't seen you in ages. Oh, actually, maybe last lockdown. I think I saw you quickly one day. And we should have maybe Elle. Elle? How do you say it? I don't know. Haven't met you yet. So just a heads up for you, Elle, if you're there. This is a strong class. That's why I put in the comments. If you need to pause, which is something that is valid for anyone, depending on how you feel on the day. If you have not done Ashtanga before, it is a little bit strong. This is something you want to build over time, so don't be discouraged if you can't do everything. It is a bit strong sometimes. Just pause, do what you can, modify. You don't have to do the whole stuff and all the poses. If you need to stop, breathe, let it pass, just like, all the crazy stuff that happens, it will eventually pass. So let it pass and then join again. Do what you can, and time after time you'll build up strength, resilience, confidence in the physical body and also up here. So that's why the practice is made in such way and on the strong side, so that you can actually kind of have, not that we want to have too much of set goals, but you can see something further that you can work towards to, and always, improve, elevate. So here we go. We'll get started. Someone dropped out. Yeah, I know the attention span is always a bit of a trick. People just don't seem to be able to sit quietly. That's why we have the yoga, I suppose. But it's hard to teach. Sometimes it feels like you need to grab people by the neck and get on your mat. Yeah, this is not what we want. We don't want to drop the practice. This is when we need it the most. So let's come for this Ashtanga practice. So this is going to be a half primary, what we call half primary. We kind of just sort of scrap all the difficult poses at the end, and I'll just skip a few vinyasas. So you can always even skip some more if you need to take a bit of a rest because it's strong. We just cut a few corners to adjust for everyone ability and time. Otherwise, the full practice is an hour and a half, which hopefully one day, if you build up to it, we'll have a sort of masterclass and maybe do it if you're up for a bit of a sweat. But anyway, for now, we come to the top of the mat. So let's say that for today, the top of the mat for me will be on this side, Samastiti, and sometimes I'll just turn around to face the camera, but you stay with the top of the mat, wherever you choose there. And you can bring your palms together in front of your heart, closing your eyes for a moment, gently tucking the chin in, bowing in reverence to this beautiful body that you inhabit, and taking a moment as we start the practice to honor all the teachers that came before us, to bring the amazing practice of Ashtanga. As usual, if you know the mantras, you can chant or give it a go, either in your head or out loud, or just receive the vibration. Om Vande Gurunam Charanaravinde Sandarshita Swatma Sukha Bhore Nishreyase Changalikayamane Samsara Hala Hala Moha Shantye Abahu Purushakaram Shankachakrasidharinam Sahasra Shirsam Shwetam Pranamami Patanjalim Gently opening the eyes, gazing forward. We'll come into Samastiti. So this is our home base. As we warm up with the Surya Namaskar A, so we get progressively into it. Just do what you can. Let the body warm up and find some rhythm with the breath. Ekam as you inhale, reach your arms up. Big breath in, top of the inhale, palms to touch, looking thumbs. Dwe, exhale, folding forward, bending into the knees as much as you need until you get warm, fingertips to the floor. Trini, inhale, look forward, flat back. Chatwari, exhale, fold, looking thumbs, or big toes. Getting confused, stepping the right leg back, planting your hands, left leg back. So we find Chaturanga, activating into the core, lowering knees, chest, forehead, so arching into the spine. You start bending into the elbows, releasing all the way down onto your abdomen, point your toes. Pancha, inhale, use your back muscles, lifting your heart, finding a little back bend, nice and easy at the beginning. Mindfully releasing the spine, tucking your toes under, shat, pressing onto your hands, stretching your hips back and up. Long spine, we find down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So you can keep a soft bend into your knees for this first one. Making sure that you focus on the length in the arms, spine. So strong on your hands, especially the inner hands, index knuckles. We'll just go through some of the alignments here for this first one. So you want to make sure that you're rotating your bicep outwards and tricep forearm, sorry. Very confused today with the different parts of the body. So you've got a bit of a different energy here, turning into the palms, like you want to lift your pinkies, but at the same time, you keep broadening into the shoulder blades to relax the neck. Finding a soft breath. And again, soft bend into your knees, just so that you gently warm up into the hamstrings and focus on strong base at the index knuckle in a straight line all the way to the hips. Finishing your exhale, bending into your knees a little bit more. Sapta looking forward, stepping the right foot between your hands, left foot to meet, lengthening into the spine. Halfway lift. Ashta, exhale, you fold, still bending into your knees if you need to. Nava, inhale, coming all the way up, pressing your feet into the earth, stretching the front of the body, palms together, look up to your thumbs. Exhale, we release, back to Samastiti. And we keep going. Ekam, external rotation into your palms, opening through the chest, reaching your arms out and up. Big breath in. Tue, exhale, folding forward, still bending into your knees if you need to. Trini, inhale, long spine, look forward. Chatwari, exhale, fold, looking big toes, stepping the left leg back, plant your hands strong. Chaturanga, activating the core, lowering the knees, chest, forehead. Eventually we'll flow through this, releasing onto the abdomen. We'll find Maybe a deeper back bend for Bhujangasana. If you can straighten your arms, reach your heart forward and release as you exhale, taking the toes, shut, stretching back, down dog. So if you haven't already, we connect through the breath, the Ujjayi breath, in through the nose, a little scraping into the back of the throat to create little hits, little noise, maybe even all the way down to your abdomen so that you can follow the breath, noticing the expansion on the inhale, contraction on the exhale. We take a few breaths here. Neck is relaxed so that the gaze goes towards between the feet or knees, or even following the breath all the way to the abdomen. Nabi chakra for your drishti, one of the important components of the practice to keep your focus, steady gaze in the different asanas, to keep you in the body with the practice. Finishing your exhale, bending into your knees, looking forward, sapta, left foot to step through between the hands, right foot to meet, lengthening into the spine, halfway lift. Ashta, exhale, you fold. Nava, inhale, coming all the way up. Big breath in. And exhale, release, samastiti. So we're going to build it up. Ekam, inhale, reach your arms out and up, stretch into the collarbones, look thumbs. Dwe, exhale, folding forward. Trini, inhale, long spine, energize, heart forward. Chatwari, exhale, plant your hands, walk back, jump back, lower down. Finding maybe Uttva Mukha Svanasana, the up dog, or just the Bhujangasana. Shut, use your core muscles, stretch back, rolling over your big toes. And we'll take a few breaths in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now that we have established the alignment, you're a bit warmer. You can really focus on following the breath throughout the body. The stillness of the body brings some stillness to the mind. The focus of the drishti, steady and focused, allows you to go deeper in the experience of the breath throughout the whole body. Taking one last breath, trying to lengthen in the inhale. The exhale follows, bending into the knees, sapta, walking or jumping to the top of the mat, lengthening into the spine, halfway lift. Ashta, exhale, you fold. Nava, inhale, coming all the way up, pressing your feet into the earth. Exhale, release. Samastiti. Again, ekam, inhale, big breath in. Dwe, exhale, folding forward. Trini, inhale, look forward. Chatwari, exhale, walk back, jump back, lower down. Pancha, inhale, heart forward, wrapping your shoulders back. Shut, exhale. 1. We take 5 deep breaths here. Again, trying to work on lengthening your inhale. Over time, you'll be working to a nice, slow, long, yet deep inhale. 3. And you just let the exhale follow, ideally. Inhales and exhales are the same length. Nice, regular breath. And 5, bending into your knees. Sapta, walk, jump, fly, top of the mat. Lengthening into the spine, halfway lift. Ashta, exhale. Fold. Nava, inhale, rise up. Last one of the Surya Namaskar A. We'll go a bit faster. Ekam, inhale. Due, exhale. Trini, inhale, long spine, look forward. Chatwari, exhale, plant your hands, lower down on the same exhale. Pancha, inhale, rolling over your big toes. Shat, exhale, roll over the big toes the other way. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Bending into your knees, look forward, walk, jump, fly, top of the mat, lengthening into the spine. Ashta, exhale, fold, looking toes, Nava, inhale, and Samastiti. Now we'll move into the Surya Namaskar B. Bending into the knees, brushing the floor with your fingertips. Keep the bend into your knees. Ekam, inhale, reach your arms up. Chair pose. Due, exhale, folding forward. Trini, inhale, lengthen into the legs, the spine looking forward. Chatwari, exhale, plant your hands, walk back, jump back, lower down with control. Pancha, inhale, heart forward. Shat, exhale, stretch back, down dog. Sapta, right foot to step through. Virabhadrasana 1, spin your back heel down, 45 degrees. Rise up strong, hips and shoulders squared. Reach your fingers up to the sky, look between your hands. Ashta, exhale, you release. Planting your hands. Use your core muscles to step back. Lower down. We take the Vinyasa. Nava, inhale. Dasha, exhale. Ekadasha, left foot forward. Spin your back heel down. Keep the bend into the front knee. Rise up strong. Back leg is energized. Look between hands. Dvedasha, exhale, release. Strong hands, framing your front foot. Step back, lower down with control. Trayodasha, inhale. Find the back bend. Chaturdasha, exhale. 1. Settle there. Notice the warming up of the body. Notice the state of your breath. 3. 4. And 5. Panchalasha, looking forward. Walk, jump, fly. Top of the mat, lengthening into the spine. Shadasha, exhale, you fold. Saptadasha, bending into your knees, reaching your arms up. Look between your hands, and as you exhale, come up, release, Samastiti. And again. Ekam, reaching your arms up. See if you can press your palms together, looking thumbs. Dwe, exhale, folding forward. Trini, inhale, long spine. Chatwari, exhale, plant your hands. Take the Vinyasa. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Sapta, right foot forward. Rise up strong, hips, shoulders squared. Palms to touch, look thumbs. Ashta, exhale, release. Planting your hands, maybe taking a little handstand here if you want. Take the Vinyasa. Nava, inhale. Dasha, exhale. Left foot forward. Ekadasha. Rise up strong. Relax the shoulders, look thumbs. Dvedasha, exhale. Plant your hands. Take your Vinyasa. Trayodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Bending into your knees, Panchalasha, walk, jump, fly, top of the mat. lengthening into the spine. Saptarasha, folding forward. Shadasha, bending into your knees, reaching your arms up, palms together, look thumbs, exhale, coming up, Samastiti. Last one for the Surya Namaskar B. Ekam, inhale. Dwe, exhale. Trini, inhale, look forwards. Chatwari, exhale, plant your hands, lower down. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Sapta, right foot, inhale. Ashta, exhale, plant your hands, take your Vinyasa. Nava, inhale. Dasha, exhale. Ekarasha, left foot. Big breath in. Dvedasha, exhale. Vinyasa. Trayodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale. One. Good opportunity to regulate the breath when we find stillness. Two. Observing the pause between the vinyasas, the movements. Three. Four. And five. Pancharasha. Look forward. Walk, jump, fly. Top of the mat. Lengthening into the spine. Shadasha. Exhale. You fold. Saptadasha. Bending into your knees. Utkatasana. Reaching your arms up. We're going to hold this one for 5 breaths. 1. See if you can look thumbs. Relaxing into the shoulders. 2. Sinking the hips down maybe a little bit more. Big toes to touch. 3. Weight of the body onto your heels. 4. And 5. Inhale. Come up. Samastiti. Now we're ready for the standing postures. So you can separate your feet hip-width distance apart. Hands onto your hips. Take an inhale to lift from the pubic bone to the heart, looking up. Soft bend into your knees as you exhale. Folding forward, catching hold of your big toes. Take another inhale, long spine looking forward. Exhale, you fold, elbows out. Look between your knees. So you're looking past your nose tip. 1. So you start with a soft bend into your knees. Every exhale, you lengthen into the legs. 3. 4. So we're lengthening into the spine, the legs, relaxing the neck. 5. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Exhale, Padastasana. You can slide your hands, palms facing up under your feet, pressing your big toes as you exhale. Fold. Legs as straight as comfortable for the hamstrings, lower back. 2. Still gazing past your nose tip. Relaxing the abdomen, the hips every exhale. 3. Neck is relaxed. Shoulders are still working away from the ears. 4. And 5. Inhale. Look forward, flat back. Exhale, hands onto your hips. Inhale, press your feet into the earth to come all the way up. Feet back together, Samastiti. Uttita Trikonasana, picking up your right knee, stepping towards the back of the mat. So just about one leg length, extending your arms out. So you point your right toes towards the back of the mat, extending your arms. And as you exhale, reach forward with your right hand. Try to extend from your hip all the way to the fingers. And then you fold. You can keep your hand to dangle onto the outside of your leg. Left hand onto your hip. If you can go all the way to catch your big toe, do so with ease as much as possible, making sure that your front knee is not hyperextended. Maybe reaching your left arm up, looking up towards your left thumb. 2, we open through the chest, leaning back. 3, spine is nice and long over your straight leg. 4, turning your head if you don't have any neck issues. Strong feet into the earth. 5, as you inhale, come up. Pivot all the way around, back to the front, turning the left toes, back foot 90-degree angle. Exhale, reaching forward with your left hand, so really lengthening, bringing that hip under as much as possible. Find your depth, maybe reaching your right arm up, looking up. 1, opening through the chest, stacking the hips, stacking the shoulders. 2, 3, keep the breath nice and smooth, yet deep. 4, and 5. Inhale, coming all the way up. We pivot to the back of the mat, turning the back foot 45 degrees. As you exhale, left hand is crossing the midline outside of the knee, or maybe all the way down to your foot, fingertip or hand flat. Extending your right arm out and up for twisted triangle. 2, hips are squared as much as possible. Spine is nice and long. 3, pressing your left hand into the floor. 4, and 5. Inhale, coming all the way up. Pivot to the front of the mat. As you exhale, you can cross your right hand over to the outside of the leg to your own ability, or maybe keeping it onto the inside if you need to. 1, finding the twist, opening through the chest. 2, looking in the direction of the stretch. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, coming all the way up. Step to the top of the mat. Samasthiti. Utthita Pashimotonasana, picking up your right knee again. Wider stance this time, nice and wide towards the back of the mat, extending your arms. Exhaling, bending into your front knee. Make sure your front knee is right above your ankle. Level 1, elbow onto your thigh. Level 2, hand to the inside of the foot, fingertips or hand flat, reaching your left arm over your ear. 1, find that length from your heel at the back, hip, shoulder, all the way to the fingers. 2, see if you can look at the sky from under your armpit or even your fingers. 3, the more you bend into your front knee, the more you can align. 4, opening through the chest, leaning back with the top shoulder. 5, pressing your right foot strong, your rise up, pivoting to the front of the mat. Exhale, bending into your left knee, level 1, level 2, reach over, right arm. 1, keep opening through the chest. 2, 3, keep the breath going. 4, and 5. Inhale, coming all the way up. We pivot to the back of the mat, squaring the hips. You can drop your back knee. We'll take the twist, inhaling, left arm up. Exhale, outside of your right knee. Palms together, right elbow up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, turn your head. You start looking up, challenging the balance. 2, maybe you can tuck your back toes, lift your back knee if you want to challenge the balance even more. 3, maybe even opening your arms. 4, and 5. Release, coming all the way up. Pivot back to the front, squaring your hips. Drop your back knee. Inhale, right arm. Find the length into the spine. Keep that as you exhale into your twist. Palms together. 1. Energize into your back leg, lengthening from the back heel to the crown of the head. 2, and maybe opening the arms. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, coming all the way up. Extend your arms. Turn your left toes so you parallel your feet. Arms extended for Pashimotonasana. Exhaling, hands onto your hips. Inhale, lengthening to the front of the body. Keep the spine nice and long. As you exhale, we fold at the hip level. Flat back, hands under your shoulders. Inhale, long spine, look forward. And as you exhale, soft bend into your knees. You can walk your hands back under your hips. 1. Gazing past your nose tip between your legs. 2. You want to align your fingertips and your toes, elbows pointing back, 90-degree angle. 3. We work towards lengthening into the back of the legs, the spine. Crown of the head is reaching towards the floor. 4. So you want to make sure that you have some space here to lengthen the spine, shoulders away from the ears. 5, keeping your hands there. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, hands onto your hips. Inhale, press your feet into the earth to come up. Extend your arms out. Exhale, hands onto your hips, B version. Inhale, look up, stretch the front of the body. Exhale, we fold all the way down, keeping the spine nice and long. Last, you can tuck your chin in, looking past your nose tip. 1, again, crown of the head is working towards the earth. 2, opposite forces, the hips are reaching up to the sky, lengthening from the heels, the earth. 3, breathe into your hands. 4, 5, inhale all the way up, big breath in, extending your arms out. Exhale, C version. You can interlace your fingers behind your back, maybe catch the odd way. Press your palms together, stretch your shoulders back. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, folding forward. Try to keep the shoulders nice and relaxed to allow the arms to roll forward. 1. Try to keep pressing your palms together without locking the elbows. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, coming all the way up. Extend your arms out. Exhale, last one, diversion, hands onto your hips. Inhale, look up. Exhale, as you fold at the hip level, slide your hands outside of the legs to catch hold of the big toes. Take another inhale to lengthen into the spine. Exhale, elbows out, fold. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, hands onto your hips. Inhale, rising up, extend your arms, turn your left toes, step to the top of the mat. You can bring your hands behind, Pashimotonasana, catch hold of your elbows, or take the reverse prayer position, pressing your palms together, stepping your right foot back, 3 feet, turn to the back, aligning your heels together as much as possible, back foot 45 degrees. Again, inhale, look up, lift the heart. Exhale, keeping your hips nice and squared. You fold, keeping your spine horizontal, looking past your big toe, or past your nose to your big toe. 2, legs are straight, hips are squared, reaching the heart forward, press your palms together. 3. If you can go further, we fold at the hip level. Maybe you start bringing your lower ribs hard towards the leg, but keep the length into the spine. 4. See if you can press your palms together, lifting your shoulders and elbows. 5. Keeping your hand position. Inhale, come up, pivot back to the front. Square your hips. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold at the hip level. Keep it nice and squared. 1. Long spine. Press your palms together. Push into the back of your heart. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, come up. Step to the top of the mat. Release your hands. Utthita Stapanangusthasana. Grounding into your left foot, picking up your right knee. You can give it a good squeeze. Keeping the crown of the head reaching up, the shoulders relaxed. Left hand onto your hip. Easy version. Hand under your knee, or if you can catch hold of your big toe, extend your heel forward. 1. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Find a point in front of you that is not wobbly. 2. So gazing a few meters in front of you. 3. Relax the hip. So your hips are nice and leveled. 4. And 5. Opening out to the side as you exhale. Nice and slow. Shoulders relaxed. 1. Maybe gazing over your left shoulder if you have a good balance. 2. 3. Keep the breath going. 4. And 5. Inhale, back to center, hands onto your hips. Point your toes, look at your toes and keep lifting the leg. 1. Lift, 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 lift. Make sure you're not leaning back. 2. Yes, you can do this. Keep going. 3. Look toes. 4. Lift, 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 lift. Yes, the burning is there. That's good. And 5. Release. Everything eventually passes. Shake it out. We take the other side. Good grounding into your right foot. Left knee to the chest. Give it a good squeeze so that you lengthen from your foot all the way to the crown of the head. Keep that as you get into position. 1. Shoulders are relaxed. 2. 3. Don't worry, the more you practice, the more it will come. 4. Keep the hips nice and leveled. 5. Opening out on the exhale. 1. Ooh, a little bit windy here. 2. 3. Always one side a little bit more tricky with the balance. 4. Don't beat yourself up. Just get back into it. And 5. Come back to center. Point your toes. 1. Lift, lift. Yes. Look toes. 2. Keep lifting. 3. A little bit more. 4. Lift, 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 lift. 4.5. And 5. Release. We'll wash this off with the Vinyasa. Inhale. Reach your arms up. Exhale. Folding forward. Inhale. Flat back. Halfway lift. Exhale. You fold. Plant your hands. Walk back. Turn back. Lower down. Inhale. Heart forward. Find a back bend. Exhale. Stretch back. Down dog. Right foot forward. Warrior 1. 1. Squaring the hips, squaring the shoulders. Press your palms. Look thumbs. 2. Keep bending into your front knee. Keep energizing to the inside of the back leg. 3. Shoulders are relaxed. 4. Maybe you can keep your gaze up to your thumbs. 5, as you inhale, straighten your right leg, pivot to the back of the mat. Maybe still looking up as you exhale, rebend into your left knee. 1, re-square your hips, your shoulders. 2, relax the shoulders. 3, 4, 5. Opening your arms out for warrior 2. You can adjust your stance, maybe back foot a bit wider. 90-degree angle, looking at your left hand. Still to the back of the mat. 1. Breathing into your middle fingernail. 2. Every exhale, maybe you can bend a bit more into your front knee. Over time, you want to bring your thigh parallel to the earth. 3. Relax the shoulders. 4. 5. Inhale, straighten your left leg, pivot to the front of the mat. Exhale, sending your right knee forward. Look at your front hand. 1. Making sure you're not leaning forward so the spine is nice and vertical. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Windmill your arms down, planting your hands, step back. Vinyasa, wash this off. 1 breath, 1 movement. So now we'll enter the primary series. Seated postures. So slowly you can start to walk to the top of the mat, crossing your legs so that you can come down to a sit, extending the legs forward for Dandasana. Hands by your side, fingers pointing forward so you can press your hands into the floor to reach the shoulders back, opening through the chest. Exhale, tucking your chin in, gazing past your nose tip. 1. Flexing your toes so the body is 90-degree angle with the legs and the spine. 2. Long spine, back of the neck long. 3. As we prepare for Pashimotonasana, the next pose. 4. 5. Inhale, look forward, reaching your arms out and up. Keep the spine and arms nice and long. As you exhale, you fold at the hip level, catching hold of your shins, ankles, maybe big toes. 1. Reach your heart forward. Look toes. 2. 3. Keep reaching your heart forward. Still gazing at your toes, fully focused with the drishti. 4. 5. Inhale, reach your heart, your arms forward to lengthen. Coming up. Exhale, release your arms by your side. Purvottanasana, slide your hands back. Easy version, you can just stay there, reaching your heart forward, or build it up to a tabletop, or eventually the full version, big toes together. Lift your hips, squeeze your glutes, maybe dropping your head back. 1. Keep squeezing the glutes, trying to bring the toes to touch the floor. Feet flat. 2. Squeeze your glutes, lift, stretch the shoulders. 3. Strong hands. 4. And 5. Slowly releasing, crossing your legs, coming forward. Plant your hands, stepping back, Chaturanga. Lower down, we take the Vinyasa. 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, stretch back. Down dog. Walk or jump to the top of the mat to a sit. Extending your legs forward. So we'll take Janu Sheshasana. Right leg, sole of the foot to the inside of the left leg. You try to bring your heel as close as possible to your pelvic floor. Knee 90-degree angle, squaring the hips and shoulders. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. We're looking at the big toe still. 1. Reaching the heart forward. 2. Probably dropping the right shoulder, relaxing into the right hip. 3. The straighter the spine, the more stretch you get into your left leg. 4. And 5. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, release your hands. You can help your knee to your chest, crossing your legs. We're going to use a little bit of core work here, pressing your palms into the floor and lift it up. Lift, lift, lift. Release, extend your legs. We take the other side. Left leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, you fold. 1. 2. Every breath in, lengthen. Every breath out, soften, find some ease. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, release, knees to chest. Come forward, walk back or jump back, taking the Vinyasa. 1 breath, 1 movement. You can always keep the Vinyasas, otherwise we build strength. Stretching your hips back. Walk or jump to sit. Extending your legs forward. Now Marichasanas. A version. Right leg, heel close to the buttock. Left hand behind, right arm up as you inhale. Exhale, you fall to the inside of the leg. You can catch hold of your left foot. Level 2, you can extend your right arm out, left arm out in T-shaped position. So you keep pushing that knee behind, reaching the heart forward, shoulders squared. Or if you can take the bind, take the binds. Might be better off for a lot of people to stay with level 2, just to work towards bringing that right hip down, right knee back, heart forward with the shoulders as squared as possible. The left leg is active, toes and kneecap pointing up, and you lean forward, bending at the hip level. 4, gazing at the big toe. And 5, release, reach forward and up as you inhale. Exhale, release your arms again. You can bring your knees to your chest, give it a good squeeze. Press your hands into the floor, push the floor away, lift, activate Mula Bandha, and slowly release, extend the legs. Left leg, again as close as possible to the sacrum. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach forward. Level 2, level 3, whatever works for you. 1. Stay with the breath. Stay with the drishti. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, reach forward, up. Exhale, cross your legs, come forward, plant your hands, walk back, jump back. 1 breath, 1 movement, Vinyasa. Exhale, stretch back, walk or jump to sit. Again, extending the legs forward. We take Marichasana C, right leg, opposite arm. Inhale your left arm. Exhale, we find the twist. You can wrap your elbow around your knee, right hand behind you, or maybe outside of your knee. Take another inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, twist. 1. Turning your gaze towards the right, looking behind you. 2. Left leg is active, toes pointing up. 3. Relax into the shoulders, the abdomen. 4. 5. Inhale, coming back to center. crossing your legs. And again, press the floor away. Lift, lift, lift. Release. Extend the legs. Other side. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, find your twist. Take another inhale. Lift the heart. Exhale. Turn. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale back to center. Cross your legs. Vinyasa. Walk back, jump back. Strengthening the body. Round after round. Exhale. Stretch back. Now we're coming into Navasana. See if you can jump through without bringing your feet to the floor. Straight onto your buttocks. Easy version for the boat pose. You can keep your hands to the floor. Try to keep squeezing your knees together. Legs parallel to the floor. If you lift your arms, make sure you're not collapsing into your lower back. You keep lifting the heart. Maybe you can extend the legs. Keeping the feet off the floor. Now you're going to cross the legs and we'll pick it up again. Press your hands. Lift up. Keep the feet off the floor and we're back into Navasana. 1. Lift the heart. Keep lifting. 2, 3, strong core, keep lifting. 4, 5, switch the crossing of the legs, pick it up, and back to Navasana, last round. 1, 2, 3, lift the heart. 4 and 5. Crossing the legs, coming forward, plant your hands, walk back, jump back. Find the back bend, give it a good stretch into the front of the body, stretching the abdominals. Exhale, stretch back, down dog. Walk or jump to Baddha Konasana, sole of the feet together. Interlace your fingers. Relax the knees out, straight spine. You can either stay there or if you want to fold forward at the hip level. 1, you can press your elbows into the inside of your shins to help opening out the hips a little bit more. Keep the length into the spine. So in this one, we're trying not to round into the spine, but really reaching the heart forward, looking forward. 3. So you'll feel a deeper stretch into the groin, the lower back. 4. 5. Inhale, come up. Extend your legs out for Upavishta Konasana. You can keep your hands behind, lifting the heart. So we're tilting the pelvis. Maybe coming forward, but keeping the spine long, looking forward. 1. So you want to think of bringing your heart down towards the earth, looking to your third eye. 2, if you can, catching hold of your big toes. 3, 4, 5. Keeping hold of your big toes, coming up to balance onto your buttocks. Relax the shoulders, opening the legs out. Lift the heart, look up. 1. Looking to your third eye. 2. Keep lifting the heart. 3. Keep relaxing into the shoulders. 4. Now we come very slowly using the core muscles, if you don't have any neck issues, to roll onto the back. Big toes to touch behind your head. And now we come back to balance onto the buttocks. Hopefully coming in one go. Give it a little pause here at the top. Look up as you inhale and exhale, bringing your calves to the floor, chin to ground. Inhale, come up, cross your legs. Vinyasa. One breath, one movement. Wash it off. We'll come now into the finishing sequence. Walking, jumping to a sit. Extend the legs. Coming onto your back for bridge pose. First round of 3, feet hip-width distance apart with your heels close to your buttocks, palms alongside your body. Exhale your breath as you inhale. Lift your hips, squeezing your glutes, lifting your hips a little bit higher. Press your palms into the floor or together, interlacing your fingers, rolling the shoulders under. 2, lifting a little bit more into the back of the heart. 3, find a good arch into the spine, lifting in between the shoulder blades. 4, pressing your pinkies into the floor. And 5, slowly releasing your hands, rolling the spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Knees to chest. Give it a little release for a breath before we go again for second round. Feet to the floor, exhale your breath. Inhale, lift your hips if you want to go further without moving your feet. Shimmy your shoulders forward to catch hold of your ankles. Ideally, the back of the head stays pinned in the same place on the mat so that you just feel the shoulders moving down, lengthening into the neck, finding a deeper arch into the back of the heart, activating your glutes still. Your feet are parallel. Your knees over your ankles. 3. And you're still breathing, feeling the breath at the throat level. 4. And 5. Slowly releasing all the way down. Knees to chest. Good loving hug before the last round. Your chance to go for the full wheel pose or repeat any of the previous versions. If you're going for the full wheel, hands by your ears with your fingers under your shoulders, pointing towards your heels. Try to keep the elbows together as much as possible, exhaling your breath. As you inhale, press your hands, press your feet, lift up. 1. Straighten the arms. 2. 3. 4. If you're into the full wheel, make sure you bring your chin to your chest to release onto your shoulders. 5. Rolling the spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae, knees to chest, and you can rock back and forth, giving a massage to the whole spine, getting a bit of momentum to come back to a sit for Pashimotonasana, extending your legs, just allowing the body to fold and the spine to round, relaxing the forehead towards your knees. We take a few breaths here. Good counter pose from the deep back bend, bringing the awareness inwards as we prepare for inversions. As usual, if you're not feeling for the full inversions or you're in the first 2 days of your cycle, you can just keep your legs up. Otherwise, we'll be moving into shoulder stand and also maybe some headstands. The inhale coming up. See if you can keep your legs straight as we lean onto the back. So if you're staying there with your legs up, you can bring your hands under your hips for good support, just staying there, or going for the shoulder stand, bringing the legs over your head, aligning your hips above your shoulders. Try to reach back as far as possible with your elbows to bring your palms to your knees, pinkies to touch, so that you can support your lower back and lift the legs for the Chaturanga, bringing everything in line as much as possible. Hips, knees, ankles, right above your shoulders. And you just stay there for a few breaths, gazing past the nose tip towards your big toes, lifting the big toes up to the sky. Keep the focus of the breath at the throat level. In through the nose, out through the nose. Option for those who want. If you want to work a little bit more your core muscles, you can work towards unsupported shoulder stand, bringing the palms flat to the floor. Or just stay where you are. A few breaths. Keeping the legs straight. We move into Halasana, just releasing the feet over your head, making sure you keep your legs straight so you're not losing the stretch into the back of the body. So if your feet are not reaching the floor, that's okay. If they do, you can point your toes, top of the feet to the floor. Focus on the throat and abdomen for the breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. Keeping the legs together, nice and straight. You can stay unsupported or bring the support back to the knees as we come back up to Chaturanga, the shoulder stand, either version. And we'll use the deep core muscles to very slowly start to roll the spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae, with control, strong core, legs are straight, and come down last. We'll find the counter pose, Matsyasana, coming onto the elbows, lifting the heart, dropping the head back. Nice arch into the spine, so you want to be lifting your abdomen, your heart, those lower ribs. If you can go further for Uttanpadasana, you can bring your palms together, lifting your legs. 3, 4, getting back. 5, keep lifting. And 6, release. Take a breath on your back. Feel, relax. Knees to chest, and you can roll forward. We'll take a Vinyasa. Press your palms, walk back, jump back. Wash this off. Inhale. Exhale, stretch back. Down dog. Coming down onto your knees. We'll finish today with headstand. Yes? No? So easy version. Just making sure, quick reminder for the headstand, that you have your elbows right under your shoulders, catching hold of your elbows, and then you can interlace your fingers, except the pinky. Keeping that position, you bring the back of the head to your palms, tucking your toes under, and you can lift your hips. So if you're not going all the way, you can just stay there, working those shoulder, elbows, your armpits towards your knees as you walk your knees in, bringing your hips as much as possible above your shoulders. And if you just stay there, that's fine. Otherwise, you can start to lift up. If you go into the full version, only if you're 100% sure. Whenever you need to release, you can come into child's pose. Otherwise, we have a few breaths here, in through the nose. Yeah, yeah, no. Last little inversion, few breaths. So again, we try to align everything. So you bring your awareness as to how your body is in space with shoulders, hips, knees, ankles, all aligned above your elbows. Steady breath. And when you're ready, very slowly, see if you can keep your legs straight. We come down onto the knees. Child's pose, resting your head. Forehead to the earth, arms alongside your body. Just relax. Maybe keeping your eyes closed. Staying onto your knees, inhaling your head up, coming to a sit, Virasana. Palms together in front of your heart. Take a moment here to notice how you feel in your body, your mind. And we'll send some good, peaceful vibrations out to the world, to all beings with the Loka Mantra before we find the resting pose Shavasana. As usual, we try to chant that last line of the closing mantra on the one exhale. Short Om, exhaling the air out the nostrils. You take a deep inhale in through the nose. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Keeping your eyes closed very slowly, you can start to make your way onto your back, swinging your hips around to one side, extending the legs. Spreading your feet mat distance to relax the feet, toes out. Coming down onto your back, one vertebrae at a time. Trying not to disturb these energies, relaxing your arms by your side. Palms turned upwards, giving and receiving. And we take rest for a few minutes. I will call you out so you don't have to worry about anything that is outside of the mat of yourself. Just go deep within to complete the process. of yoga for healing. Just relax, enjoy the movement of energy, the breath that brings the prana, the life force that excites, brings life to each and every cell of your body. Slowly, as you feel the breath in the body again, you can start to use the breath to connect with the sounds surrounding you, sending the breath all the way down to your toes and fingers for a little movement. Maybe on your next inhale, you can stretch your arms overhead, pointing the toes, and rolling over onto your right side, still with your eyes closed. Just taking a few breaths in a fetal position, just to feel the breath, feel the energy of this moment. How you feel in the body and the mind after the practice. And gently pressing yourself up to a comfortable sit, still with your eyes closed. Bringing your hands in the Anjali Mudra, palms together in front of your heart to feel the breath there. Chin slightly tucked in so that we close the practice in gratitude to the body that allows us to move, the breath that brings us this life. Tips of the thumbs to the third eye, and we bow in gratitude to the divine light that surrounds us and resides within each one of us. Hari Om Tat Sat. Peace, love and light. Gently blinking your eyes open when you feel ready. Thank you for practicing with me. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Make sure you drop some comments for online people or ask some questions, and hope to see you soon.